Hey everyone, welcome back to the Com Check season, whatever this is, because we tried once, we tried twice. We're committing to this one.
We are. It's been since 2023, and here we are, fresh out of chaos.
fresh out of fresh out of
Fresh
chaos
out of.
means that we don't.
Well, okay. Fresh out of chaos means it is midnight for me. It is like 5 p.m. for Gemma. I just finished a show and a rehearsal. So that is what fresh out of chaos means.
I am fresh as a daisy though, because I am ready to rumble.
Right. And I'd like to apologize for my microphone quality. Believe it or not, when you are on tour, it is hard to find equipment that actually is a great. So we're going to deal with this today. And hopefully by next week or next whenever we record, I will have a better option.
But yeah, welcome back.
Yay!
Hooray!
Heck yeah.
Welcome back. It's been a while. We've
Exactly.
we the last time we recorded this was back in I want to
Mm-hmm.
say November, December of
Yes.
2023.
It
It
literally
is
was. We
now.
were still in college.
Yeah,
That's
we
disgusting.
yeah, it's a long time
And a
ago.
lot has happened since. A lot.
A
Mm,
lot has
a
happened.
little lot bit. Yeah.
Do you want to
We're
go first? Do you want
Do
me to
I
go
want to go for?
first?
I don't know.
You go first. You go first.
Girl, I have been all over the place. I think before I ended off on being like, "Hey, I'm about to go on tour with Disney on Ice." I don't even know if I got to editing the episode where I said I was about to do that.
I don't know.
Um, I don't know because I had. Well, here's the funny story. I had a little USB like memory thing. What are they called?
USB stick.
I yeah, that thing. Uh, that had all of my videos all of my videos were on it. All of my little interviews that I've done were on it, and then I lost it. So anything that I recorded and did not post, unfortunately, disappeared. So
It's
I
gone.
was about it was like 3 episodes of Comcheck that I was not able to post, unfortunately. And I feel like I'm gonna find it someday. Hopefully, I'm gonna do some intense searching in December. But I feel like more likely than not, I think things are kind of gone for good. Rest in
It's
peace.
very sad.
Rest in peace. So we're
That
gonna.
that
To be fair, I feel like the person I was in 2023 is slightly different than the stagehand I am now. So here we are,
Here
uh,
we are.
back and ready to. It feels like it hasn't even been that long though. That's the thing. It's like I feel like it wasn't. I feel
I
like it
think it's
wasn't that long
because the
ago.
two of us chat a lot. I
Yeah, but
think
I feel like we like stopped talking for a solid like couple of months, and then like we just picked up where we left off. That's the thing, and
because
that's
I
the
think the two of us just
glory.
got busy.
We
Two of us
did.
just
We got
got
really
really
busy.
busy, and then we stopped talking. Then surprise, we're back
Right.
at exactly where we were,
Exactly.
but further along.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, right immediately after, well, I started posting this while I was on tour with Disney on Ice, actually.
Yeah.
I did that for about 3 months. I ended
Mm-hmm.
that, I think I ended it like mid-April. Wait, yeah, 3.5 months. Uh, yeah.
Of 2024.
Um,
Just the
of
timeline
2024.
for
Yes, I
December.
started December of 2023, ended April of 2024. There was a weekly shopper. I was supposed to go to South America, and then I bailed on that because I did not want to. Um,
Fair.
so, I mean, South America is one of the hardest places to tour through, just safety wise. Equipment. And then our show was just big, and I was already feeling like not vibing with it by the end. And a lot of my friends were leaving, so I was like, I don't know. And I was gonna miss my sister's graduation, and I was like, I don't really want to miss it for a show. So, family came first in that instance, and I quit my job. And I was like really worried that I wasn't gonna get back on tour or whatever. So I went back to Alaska for a month that summer, and then I applied for a bunch of jobs. So I was there. I had some interviews. And I was like, okay, if I can't book a tour, if I can't book anything, I'm gonna move to New York City, whatever, whatever. I was so against moving there for the longest time, but I had like this weird like pivotal moment last year. I'm not gonna get into it because it's a really long story, but like middle of nowhere, middle of like June, right before I went back to Alaska, I was like, I need to move to New York, even though I was so against it for the longest time.
I love how you're
Uh,
saying like middle of nowhere, and you're talking about being in Alaska, but also about moving to New York, the middle of
yeah,
everywhere.
exactly. I don't know. I was so against it for the longest time because I'm not a city girl. Like I still hate cities. I say as I'm in a city and touring through cities. But yeah, I had this epiphany of being like, I must be in New York right now. I don't know why, but I have to be there. Um, and so I didn't get any jobs, and I was like, you know what? Why not move to New York? And I moved to New York without a job and without. I had some leads. I had a decent amount of leads, and I would say to people like, don't move to New York unless you have at least some connections out there, because otherwise you will be incredibly lonely, and it's very very hard to break into the business there. Um, so I did that. I lived there for a full year. I did a lot of work there that I can get into more detail later on, but I everything, literally everything, local one, local four, everything in between.
You're
Some
saying
off Broadway
numbers that I
stuff.
don't understand.
It's because I'm American. Uh,
Yeah.
um, I did some off Broadway stuff, did some on Broadway stuff. Crazy. I went on tour for another month, and then I walked out mid load up, but we're not going to talk about that. And and then
Story for later.
uh, that is a very detailed story about stuff. You'll have to hear more about it later. Tea. And then where are we now? That was in March, April. Stayed in New York. And then, literally a week after leaving that tour, I got a lovely little email being like, hey, how would you feel about joining the crew of Stuffs, the musical, the first national tour? And I was like, hell yeah, I would love to be employed. So I did my little interview with them, and they were like, what department would you like to work in? And I was like, I would love to be a crew swing. And yeah, here I am now on
Here
my
you are.
third city with subs, kind of, unless if you don't include Yakima, which I feel like I lost so much of my life in Yakima that I have to include it. Uh, Yakima,
Yakima?
Yakima, Washington,
Yakima?
the place that I feel like I would be totally okay if the Broadway League contract said you may not tech in Yakima, like tech anywhere else, Paducah, Kentucky, anywhere. Like even the tech I had in Charleston, West Virginia, but Yakima, Washington is not a place to tech a show. First of all, you're in the desert. It's like 100 degrees.
Yakimo? Like, why
Yakima, like Yakima. Like
Yakima?
it sounds like you're about to throw up. And there's actually an iCarly episode about this. If you watch iCarly, I think it's like episode 5 of season 1. They make fun of Yakima, and she gets like an I Love Yakima shirt. Anyway, I have an I Love Yakima shirt for the ironic bit of it. Um, we were in Yakima for so long that I turned a whole year older, but it was also my birthday, so maybe that's why. But otherwise, it was a time. But like being in the desert in 100-degree weather for 3.5 weeks while checking a
Welcome to my
Broadway
world.
show. Well, okay, but also this theater is not meant to hold a first national tour, and I mean it was an interesting experience. We got to figure out all of our contingencies, all of our little difficulties, um,
In the
and
most
it worked
difficult way that
out.
possible.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out. It wasn't, it could have gone so much worse, but we got through. We made it our way to Seattle, which had its own set of challenges, but a lot more rewarding qualities than like challenges. But I mean, like, it was tough, but like, I'm actually kind of grateful we had that challenge at the start because it really kind of helped us get to where we are now. And anyway, that's every single detail of my life since 2 years ago. Oh, and I graduated college too. So that
Congratulations.
happened. Yeah. Congrats to you too, who
Yeah,
graduated
thank
at the
you,
same
thank you,
time.
thank you.
Yeah.
We did.
All right. So
Dude,
where have you been,
where have I
Gemma?
been?
Where have you been?
So
Australia.
Australia. I have
Yeah.
remained in Australia.
Oh,
I am
where
still in
are you
Australia.
now?
I'm in Sydney, which is not where I was when I was filming the last of these episodes.
Yeah, I'm in San
Um,
Diego, California.
as we're filming this one, you're gonna be able to see when we're filming this purely because you'll be able to follow the stuff's map around.
Exactly.
You'll
We
be able
are
to
in
line
San
up
Diego.
when we're.
It is, well, technically it is Saturday, October 4th at 12:21 a.m. for me. So,
It is
I'm
Saturday,
still I'm
October
still counting it as
4th.
Friday night. I cut it
Saturday,
2 to.
October 4th, 5:21 p.m. So
So we're in the same day. We're normally not in
yes,
the same day right
congratulations.
now.
You joined me.
Right. Like when you
Welcome to the future.
like when you wished me happy birthday and I was like, "Girl, it is like halfway through the day before right now."
I was like, I woke up and I was like, and I get like a Facebook notification saying, it's
Yeah.
like, wish Maria Miller a happy birthday. And I was like, okay, cool, we'll do.
I know. And
Happy
then I was
birthday.
like, well, I was in like the middle of like a 15-hour tech day and I was like, "Tell me how it is. Is it a good day?"
And I was
Please.
like, it's sunny, there's no clouds in the sky, it's a good day.
And I spent my entire day inside. But I had a birthday twin on this tour and I love her to death. She's amazing. Anyway, your life.
My
I'm gonna be
life.
quiet for a second.
Thank you.
For
No, okay,
once.
fine. So finished up at Whopper. Uh, also, pause. We didn't do reintroductions to ourselves.
Oh,
We
I'm
should probably
Maria.
do that.
I'm a stagehand. That's good.
Girl.
They know who we are. They should just
But some
know.
people don't. Some
Well,
people
that's
don't.
their
You should just.
problem.
No, that's not their problem. Girl.
That
Anyway,
doesn't really matter.
my life has been fun. I finished Whopper, had like a brief like month in Melbourne. I was really dead set. I was like, I'm gonna move to Melbourne, and
Mm-hmm.
then I didn't hear back from any Melbourne jobs, and I was like, never mind, I'm not moving to Melbourne.
No.
And then uh, I reached out to some people in Sydney, and some people in Sydney responded. They're like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
you should come to Sydney and work in Sydney for like a little bit. Ended
Mm-hmm.
up landing like working with Sydney Dance Company for a while. That's been great. Actually going on tour with them on
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday this week, so I'm back out touring with them, which is good fun. So I've been sporadically touring the same show since like
Mm-hmm.
middle of last year. Wild.
Yeah.
So officially been living in Sydney since like July of last year. I've done so many shows ranging from like fringe shows to like the Haze, which is like one of the bigger, like they're like a tiny theatre, but they're like well known throughout Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Got to do Ghost Quartet there. Niche musical, niche,
Mm-hmm.
but genuinely one of the most fun times I've ever had. Um, I've been on tour with Sydney Dance, been on tour with another show called POV, did that for a bit. Done Sydney Fringe, Melbourne Fringe, Adelaide Fringe. Haven't done Perth Fringe yet. Might
You're
need to
so
go back home to
fringy.
do. I'm so fringy.
So
Um,
fringy. I've never done Fringe Festival.
Fringe is fun. When you have a good show, Fringe is fun.
Yeah.
And I literally just finished up as a technician for one of the theatres here for Sydney Fringe, which
A
was fun.
technician?
A technician, yeah, I
Like you
actually
weren't a
did.
stage manager?
Nope, I
What'd
helped out
you
the theatre.
do?
What do you mean? What I do?
What is like were you in a department or like were you just
No,
a
I am the theatre. So basically, what I did
you
was
are the station?
no. So what I did was like groups would come in. I would help
Yes.
program their shows for them.
Yeah.
I'd like be like, here, have some lights. Da-da-da-da-da, program all the lights, do all their
Yes.
sound for them, and then during their shows, I would operate. And I do that. I did that for 9 shows
Okay, I thought I
over
was
like
a
the
swing
summer.
tech, but never mind.
I'm just doing. It's just a lot of. It's like fringe shows are 1 hour, and then
Yeah.
you do like a 6 o'clock
Yeah.
show, 7:30 show, and a 9 o'clock show
Okay.
back to back.
By the way.
Some really great fun shows came through. Got to meet a
Mm-hmm.
lot of new people, which was nice. Actually met some more Americans, and I was like, American
Ew.
drag queens. No, it was,
No.
they
No,
were like two,
those are fine. Those are fine.
and the most darling like American little tech that I absolutely adore.
Um,
Um, very much. She gave me your energy, but I was like.
oh my
Of just
gosh.
like,
I
but
love it.
genuinely, she made my week. Had everything organized. Was just like,
Yes.
here, have this, and I was like,
Yes.
I love this. You're amazing. Thank you.
Yes. I can't wait.
So
I can't wait for the day that you come to America and you're the token Australian
I'm
that we
always the
deal with.
token Australian.
Yeah, of
That's just how I
course.
roll.
One
Oh, I
day.
was. This is actually funny because
Mm-hmm.
we'll get to. We might as well talk about it now. It's the when you and Ali called me when you guys met up after the
Mm-hmm.
Suffs. I was
Yes.
actually on a phone call with other like Australian mates figuring out Melbourne Fringe, and
Yeah.
we were talking. So I was talking to Australian people. Rada, rada, rada. I get the notification that you're calling me, and I said to the Australians, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. I'll be
Right.
like, I got a phone call. I'll call you back in a minute. Right.
Right.
I hop on FaceTime with you two, and I'm like, yay, it's so good to see you.
Yeah.
And then I joined back once we've like said our goodbyes and whatnot. I
Mm-hmm.
joined back to the Australian phone call,
Yeah.
and one of them just goes, "So, how's Hollywood?" And I was like, "How did you know that I was on the
Yeah.
phone? A to Americans, B
Yes.
in that state."
See, that is normally I
Huh?
feel like they would go like New York City, which we are actually we're pretty close to Hollywood. I would say we're like well
Exactly.
LA is like within 2 hours. Like we're 2 hours away from Hollywood right now, and I'll be in Hollywood in starting November 17th because we're running. We have 3 weeks in LA from November 17th through December 8th. Come see stuff at the Pantages Theater. Not sponsored.
But like, I was like, how the flip did you know? And she was like,
Yeah.
I just say that, and I was like, it's freaky that you just said that because, like, yes, I was actually on the call to people in
Right.
LA right now, or at
That's
least
so funny.
California.
That's like not normally what they say. They normally would
No,
be like, "Oh, New York City, Broadway."
yeah, and I'm just like, it's very
Yeah.
specific, and
Who
I'm
does
gonna
theater
freak out
in
right now.
LA? Lame.
I don't know,
I
people.
do.
You
Apparently.
do, yeah,
This
you
is
do.
my first
LA
time touring
does.
through California.
I haven't been to California. You're beating me.
Yeah, this is my second time in San Diego, and yeah, it's beautiful. I'm gonna go on a hike tomorrow morning at 7
Oh,
a.m.
have fun with that.
It's fine. I just have a two-show day. I'm running audio tomorrow, so it'll be. I'm not gonna jinx it. It's.
That's gonna be great. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna
I
do so
run the
good.
audio track 14 times out of our 23 shows. So,
Nice.
but our A2, like our normal A2 has to learn the mix. Like that's one of the most like difficult things to train on and learn, and that's one of the most important things to learn right away because like a lot of the other like it's like we kind of did my training in order of importance of like how hard it is to replace the person doing it. So like we
Yeah.
were like we need to get this mixer trained first, and we need to get the spotlight trained, or like this person has this medical thing, so we need to make sure we're trained on that track, things like that. So I'm doing A2 Sunday. I am retraining on the carpentry track. I've already run that one twice last minute. Um, and then I start props next week. So
Fun.
I'm everything.
Very nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
sorry.
you and I have a different word for carpentry because we have mechs, but I don't know whether you have mechs.
I have no idea what that means.
Okay, great. Um, I had assumed it was a language difference, and I was wrong.
Yeah.
Mech or mechanist is like they're the
Mm.
ones.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's the same
Like
department.
we lump our like so we have like deck carpentry, and that's like running the set pieces on the stage, and then also lumped into carpentry we have fly, which is our like fly
Yeah,
rail,
that's
and then
our
we
mechs.
have our automation is also lumped into our carpentry, or sometimes our electrics on like certain tours, but generally carpentry.
Yeah, so those are our.
Yeah.
That's what we call mechs or mechanists.
Yeah, so I'm just covering. So I cover every department on this show, at least one position from every department. It might eventually be more once we get in the swing of things. No pun intended. Um, so I'll be covering the A2 track, the props track, just one of them. I don't know which one yet. The deck carpentry track, the light board, and then one of the hair tracks and one of the wardrobe tracks.
Period.
So there are 13 people I could be covering track wise. We're gonna start with six. We're gonna see where it goes. But I have to be able to cover at least one track, and everyone on the show is gonna learn at least two tracks. So
Yeah, fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
excited.
it was good to have this last sort of like month as like you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
focus on lighting and sound, which is not
Right.
my normal thing. And I was like,
Yeah.
I am normally stage management,
You
and that
are.
is my that is
Hey,
my
cross
whole
training is always good. You know what?
yeah.
Like that's how I feel right now. Like I don't always want to be a stagehand. Shock. Uh I would love to be more on the directorial side of things and like doing some other kind of work. Maybe I'll go into stage management someday, something like that. I have to join an entirely new union or whatever, but whatever. Um but I feel like me having technician experiences brings me it gives me a whole new set of skills and
Yeah,
perspective that a
100%.
lot of creatives I feel like don't have, just because it's so hard to make it in one part of the industry that it's like, oh, well, you have to almost give it your all. So I don't know. My goal one day is to actually kind of make it in a different part of the industry and to take what I have from the technician side and even like the acting side from when I started out and kind of merge them all together and just kind of I don't know, like I don't want to get too like stuffy with it. That's not a word, but like I'm using like the show.
Suffy.
Um but like I do want to like suffragette. It's not
I
suffragette
know.
though. It's
Okay, I
suffragist.
know.
Suffragist, not suffragette. That's what it's important. Um,
Okay.
but like I wanna, I don't know, like I wanna do some things to change the industry because I feel like we're due for
Yeah,
a little
very.
change. We're gonna finish the fight, If you listen to Suffs, you understand what I'm saying. I'm just
You've
singing
got stuffs on the
signs.
brain right now.
I do. Okay, this is my job. It's crazy. It's cool. Amazing show, Gemma. You need to see the show. I don't think it's ever gonna come to Australia, unfortunately.
Probably not.
It's
It's a
but
very American show. No,
it
it's a
is
British show, is it not?
it's
Is
an
it
American
British?
show. There were British suffragists, but this is an American show.
My
Takes place in Washington D.C.
my first experience with suffragettes was Mary Poppins.
Hmm. That's literally no, literally though. Like the first song in the show, I always like feel I always like think of Mary Poppins for some reason. Like that like I bring it up to so many other people and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, no, this is a very specific scene at the beginning of Mary
Very
Poppins.
specific
Mary Poppins,
with
which
all
is a
the sashes
very
and the thing and the
long movie. Yeah,
no
exactly. And
Mary.
that's literally the show is just sashes galore and we have more hats on our show than wigs. That's some tea right there. I think we have close to 100 hats. We have 73 wigs
Damn,
on our show.
that's too many.
Yeah, the hats are a big part of everything, and like they have special little pins. Like we had to make like over like 500 hat pins apparently for our hats. And if you think about it though, that's only like 5 pins per hat. Like we don't even have that. It's insane. And like I actually
That's
had
fun.
dinner with our hair person. I love our hair team. I love all of our crew and our cast is. I can go on and on. This is an amazing show, guys. Like I don't want it to end. Like I don't feel like I'm working right now. I feel like this is like even when it is tough, which it has been, and we've had a lot of challenges and stuff like that. It is one of those shows that like the show itself makes up for literally everything, and it is such a needed show, especially in America right now. That
100%.
like I don't know, I love it. I love it so much. It does not feel like a job. It feels like a life that I would love to live for hopefully more than a year, but we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's always something that I've said to people. It's like I know since because of the shows I'm working on, because of who I'm working with,
Mm-hmm.
I never really feel like I'm working any day of
Right.
my life. It's like I'm
Yeah.
enjoying myself. Like I'm happy to work. Like happy to be
Yeah.
here. Like I'm showing up.
Yep.
That's what counts. Like
See,
I'm having fun, and through that fun, I don't feel like I'm
yeah.
working, and I'm getting paid
See,
at the end. Oh, that's good.
yeah. Well, when I was living in New York, I felt like I was really just hitting a slump of like I like it was cool to work some of the things I was working, but I felt like I wasn't like doing anything that I felt passionate about. Like I was really questioning whether or not I wanted to be a stagehand or like do what I still question that every single day. But like I really just wasn't like feeling connected to what I was doing. It just felt like
Yeah,
more I
100%.
had to prove myself every single day. I had to fight against so many other people like for work. Not like fight, but like I don't know, like it's a very competitive business out in New York, you know?
Yeah,
Um so like it's hard to feel like you have a place when you're so replaceable. And this show, like it makes everyone feel like they have a place. Even though I guess yeah, everyone is technically replaceable, but like we're like a little family and I love it.
it's
And
adorable.
it's my first Broadway tour and like literally the bar is so high. It is so high and I don't know what's going to
You're
happen
gonna be
next August if the show closes.
you're gonna be riding this high for
I
a while.
know. Well, I tour with my partner and she was like, if you never do another show ever again, I'd be totally fine. Like not in the sense of like she doesn't like my lifestyle. It's just like a you're never gonna get on a better show than this.
Yeah,
She saw the show twice and she's not a theater person. She went to school for sports and sporty things and sport. This was the third
nothing
musical she's
wrong with
ever seen.
sport.
Exactly. Third musical she's ever seen. The other two
What were
were
the other two?
Moulin Rouge and Death Becomes Her. Death Becomes Her was the first musical she's
Okay,
ever
that's
seen,
good
which
shouts.
very good show, but also big mistake on my part because everything is compared to Death Becomes Her now. uh,
Yeah, you did set yourself up with that one.
yeah, exactly. Well, I brought her to the show and I was like, you're either gonna fall asleep or you're gonna cry. And she sobbed. And I was like, thank God, because I don't know what we would have done if you would have fallen asleep. Um, but it's honestly like hearing the reactions of the crowds and it's so different than when I played on Broadway because Broadway always had like this kind of like not like set audience but like you had a kind of a set
Yeah,
audience. um Different states and different cities bring out different reactions and moments that are like I don't know, like I find a new reason to cry every single night. And like sometimes it's from adrenaline, and like half the time it's just like a certain lyric or line from the show will hit you, and you're like, oh shit, like this is the world today that we're living in, especially in this country.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Sorry,
Um,
I'm gonna get off
no,
my soapbox right now. We're talking about your life updates.
I'm basically done anyway. I was like,
Oh,
I've
okay.
just been happy chilling in Sydney. I've been able to
Yeah.
meet a lot of people, do a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I worked on a movie. That was fun.
Ooh.
I was the third
Has it
AD.
been
Was
released yet?
No, it has not. I don't even know whether it's been edited or not, but it's just like around. And I was like, they were looking for
Oh,
a social media person. I was like,
why not?
something's happening.
Heck
Um,
yeah.
so
We don't
looking
do
forward to
social
that.
media.
Us social media, never.
I feel like such a
Um,
grandma on social media. Oh my god. I don't ever talk about that.
yeah, no, I'm just like I post. I try.
Yeah.
I apologize for anybody who actually like enjoys and likes my content regularly. I'm so sorry for not
Yeah.
posting as much as I do. I have been busy,
Oh
and I've
yeah.
filmed where I can. Like the little shop of horrors one that I filmed, they got
Yeah.
like some things. I filmed that in 5 minutes between
Yeah.
like my shows coming in purely because I was so
Mhm.
frustrated at the rig. I'm like,
Yeah.
we're just gonna film this because I have time, and then
Yeah. No,
I do. There are some more
it's
drafts, but also since I got a new phone, all the drafts
mhm.
didn't transfer, so I have
Oh
to keep booting up
no.
my old phone to get all the
Uh,
drafts up and
that's not
stupid.
fun. See, the local I'm working with this week actually, I think watches my stuff on social media, like the little
Nice.
audio local from San Diego. And I was like, believe it or not, I actually am a grandma when it comes to like using my phone and like computers and TV. Like, I mean, really great for a technician, by the way. To just feel like a grandma when using certain pieces of equipment. Um, but yeah, it was really I was also like planning out this podcast episode during the show today while I was like listening to the RF of like every single actor on stage. um, but yeah, it's really kind of interesting to kind of like I don't know, like I to me like this is like I post something online and it goes into a black void and I never see any of it. Um, and then people
That's the
come up to
feeling.
me at like load-ins or loadouts and they're like, "Are you that person on social media?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, this is not going into the ether. This people do see it all the time. That's great."
Yeah, it's.
Um,
I feel the
yeah,
same. Like people come up to me in
yep,
Sydney, and I'm like, they're like, "You're
yeah,
Australian," and I'm like,
yeah,
"Surprise!" Like
yeah.
yes,
You know,
and then
literally, yeah,
and it's like I ran into people in Perth, and they're like, "I thought you
yeah,
were in like America somewhere," and
yeah,
I was like,
dude.
"No, I'm from
I have
Perth."
Dude, I've gotten recognized on the streets of New York City. That is how crazy it is. I walk into Broadway theaters and I've seen my merch and it is insane. Like
I
I'm
need to
like
buy
I
your
don't
merch. I haven't
yeah, I
bought any
need
of
to
that.
make some more. It's a fun little like it's like I don't know, like I feel bad like asking people not like asking people for money, but it's a good little fundraiser because like what we do on here costs money.
Yeah,
And like there are little things that I do to like make the content that I do and to like kind of get the word out about technical theater that and it costs money and it's all coming out of my own pocket, which is fine. It's my little
yeah,
passion project.
yeah.
But
But I
anything anyone
oh,
buys, it adds to the support. And
yeah,
yeah.
and I think just like two things. I think that's genuinely why both of us kind of got into this like content creation thing is because we saw a niche of
Right.
just being like work in technical theater. It's fun,
Exactly.
but like there wasn't
Right.
anybody filming and making content about it.
Mhm.
It was kind of just
Mhm.
like it
Right, and
was Ali.
that's what I hear from people when I tour through. They're like, I didn't see any technician before you, and now it's been like 3 years, and there's so many more people now, which is great.
Which
But
is
like,
great.
it's like it is so crazy to see how the world of tech theater has grown, and like,
'Cause I'm
I
just
guess
trying to
the
think who it
audience.
was like originally. Like Ali's been posting for the
Yeah,
longest time.
Allie is posting longer than both of us, actually, way
Um,
longer.
yeah, and
But
girl,
yeah,
she's consistent. I don't know how she does
I
it.
think
Like
it's
kudos
kind
and
of
flowers to that girl because I do not have the
yeah.
time.
She has been so
She
consistent with
can
it.
pump it out, and I'm like, girl,
Yeah,
I'm impressed. I
yeah. I
You're
don't know, like
dedicated. I love it.
it hits it
Happy
hits
Taylor
me
Swift.
really
Shout out.
hard.
Yesterday.
Yeah, Taylor Swift Day. Technically, that is today. Well,
Actually, yesterday.
yesterday. Um, yeah, no, it hits me hard sometimes when people are like, "You're the reason why I joined the union or why I started being a professional stagehand, and you
Whoa.
got me into it." I know, and like they'll say that to my face, and I'm like, "Oh darn, I was just like, I was just like
I'm just a girl.
I know, like I started this in college because I was like so annoyed by the fact that I couldn't Google this information or find this information anywhere. I was like, so annoyed that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop gatekeeping this shit, and I'm gonna make sure everyone can figure this out because I think that the theater world is for everyone, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
So, and now it's like I run into so many people, so many younger people now that like even in my own hometown, at my own home local, like as a stagehand, like I run into so many people that say that like like I help them get into this industry and get into this work, and that's insane, and that it's hard for me to
That's so
process being
special.
only like 23 years old and starting this all when I was like 20. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I like.
Crazy.
I remember I was doing a fringe show in Perth like 4 years ago now because I had a like. I'm talking a lot
Hmm.
about Facebook. I sound like such an old person. Like
I
your
use Facebook all the time, girl.
Facebook, Facebook just needs to
I
like.
am a Facebook mom. I will show my partner memes from Facebook, and I like every time I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a Facebook mom.
Yeah, I'm just like, do I support what Facebook stands for? No,
No, not
but
at all.
does it give me notifications that I appreciate
Yeah,
occasionally? Yes. So yeah, this is
yeah.
me on record saying I do not appreciate what Facebook does,
No,
but I appreciate its notifications occasionally.
right.
Um, so
Hey, I
I'm
mean,
just putting that
sometimes
out there.
I see a lot of memes about my American government on Facebook, and that makes me laugh.
Yeah. Anyway, back onto my note. I
Yes.
had a notification saying it was 4 years ago that I was like filming content for this fringe show, and it was that. Oh, pardon me. It was that fringe show that inspired me to start filming content in the first place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's wild. Like, I haven't even been doing this
Yeah.
for like 3 and a bit years, which is like
Yeah.
cult. But like some of the
Mhm.
jobs I got in Sydney were from TikTok. Let that
Mhm.
sink in. Some of the people that
Right.
I've met on that app have given me jobs in real life. Like
Yeah.
that's so
Yeah.
cool.
So you want to know why I started filming? I was like, it is so hard to get out in the Broadway world and the Broadway touring world, and I want to be on a Broadway tour. So I'm gonna film right now because it's gonna network me to the point of getting on a Broadway tour. And guess
Heck
what?
yeah.
Here we
Good for
are.
you.
We've worked on Broadway. Not really, kind of, but yes, we have
Adjacently.
done Broadway work. We've worked, and now we're on a Broadway tour, and it's served its
Exactly.
purpose.
It served its purpose. I'm like,
And
I'm
so
happy.
much more than that. Like the purpose
Yeah.
changes like on a weekly, monthly basis.
TikTok brought us together. Love
It
that for
did,
us. Love
like
that
two
for
years
us.
ago.
I had COVID when we met. That's the thing I remember. It was
We
just like
met
me.
2 years ago.
Damn.
That's a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Because
Yeah,
I had COVID and I was like
yeah,
just scrolling and I found your content. And I was like, oh, she's cool.
yeah. That is crazy, crazy stuff. Well, in recent theater news,
Okay,
recent
great
I had my
segue.
recent theater news like yeah,
Hmm.
totally not just out of nowhere. Recent theater
We did
news.
plan this vaguely, I promise. I know this
Yeah,
episode is kind of all over the shop.
my outline was very haphazard.
Hmm.
I just wanted an excuse to talk about the guy who's impersonating Hugh Jackman on TikTok.
I can't bloody escape it.
No. I like everyone jokes they're like see you in five scrolls. Legitimately, that's what my feed is. Like that's like that and like I don't know if you've seen the dog that like gets his little greenies. I hear the greenies sung every single night. No, you're not on that side of TikTok. No,
No,
that's how I always knew when it was time to go to bed because there's this woman who has this like little crusty white dog and she feeds him
it's always a
greenies, which
question
are like
mark.
a little it's like they're like little like dental treats. And every
Okay.
single night after watching TikTok for like 15 minutes during tech, I'd see the greenies song because she would do it every day when she was giving him his treat. Or her, I think it's a her. Um
It.
yeah, the dog.
The
um
dog.
and so whenever I would
The
hear the song,
dog.
I'd be like, well, it's time to go to bed now because I have to get up at 8 a.m. or I have to be up at 6 a.m. for my 8 a.m. call. Um, so that was
The
that. And
dog.
then between that and Hugh Jackman, and I think I saw a TikTok today of him actually at a Hugh Jackman concert,
I saw
and
that too.
yeah, he is
I think
like
his name's Ryan. Shout out
his name is
Ryan.
Joe. His name is Joe. Isn't it Joe?
I could have sworn it was
Hold
Ryan.
up. Hold
Hold
up.
up.
Pulling this up right now. I swear if I open TikTok and it is a video of him like watching Hugh Jackman, Literally, I had his profile pulled up on my phone just now. Joey. It's yeah, Joey.
I
Joey
apologize, me.
Mara.
Where'd I get Ryan
Yeah.
from?
I
I don't
don't
know.
know. But no,
Um,
I live for that shit. Like
it's
I
hilarious.
it's so I never gets old. I hope that man continues to, and he's like starting to do more now. Like he is.
I also, for the people that are listening at home that find Hugh Jackman hilarious and ready for a bit of tidbit, I went to the same university as Hugh Jackman. That's also
That's
why Maria likes bringing
wow.
this up.
I
Because
didn't even remember. You did tell me that like
I
2 years
fully
ago.
told you that
I
multiple
forgot about
times.
that part. No,
So
I did
yes,
not. Yeah.
so Maria's
So
two favorite
if you want to
Australians.
sound like Hugh Jackman, you can go to WAPA.
There are so many people that would disagree with you on that.
Well, no, WAPA also has other people too.
A la me. Yeah, no.
Right? Do you
Whopper's
wait?
doing great.
Do you
Um,
sound like Hugh Jackman? I've
no.
never.
Cut that. Cut that.
No, it's staying in. This
I
is
did
what
that to
happens.
myself.
It's like 1 a.m. for me, right? I don't know why you're going crazy. It is like 1 a.m. for me. I
No,
can see why
I'm
I'm
going
going crazy.
crazy over your reactions. That's all that is.
That's what. See, I personally like doing this at midnight. Like, I mean, it sucks because I'm tired, but like also like I feel like it brings out an authentic version of myself.
And I'm
Like
slightly
it's a fun
terrified. Help
little.
me.
Maybe I should do it after like an actual 2 show day on like a Saturday, or maybe I should do it like after I finish loadout in a 2 show day. No, at that
I
point
am terrified.
you're not gonna see loopy me. You're gonna see like really pissed off and angry me. Like I'm gonna have shit to say.
Yeah, I know you will.
I
I
need to
fully
stop looking down
expect
here. I
it.
need to start looking at the camera a little bit more. Hi, camera. I
I'm
swear
looking kind of
I
at
do this.
you, but also at the camera. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, I met Allie this week. That's another piece of news. She saw the show. This is one of her favorite shows, rightfully so.
Rightfully so. It
Um,
makes like Ali.
yeah,
We're talking about Ali. Love the girl,
we love
and
Allie.
the
Just got her equity card, which means nothing to you, but it means everything to everyone in the United States. Hire
which is
her.
so great.
She's super qualified. I love her to
We
death.
love
I
Ali.
would kill to work with her, actually,
Wouldn't we all?
truthfully.
Um,
But yeah,
the
she's based in San Diego.
Yeah. Also, I would like to explain the Penguins post that I put out on my
Oh
story
my
the other
god.
day. So Maria and I we were discussing the relaunch of this podcast,
Yeah.
and I was saying how my few interactions with San Diego is the
Mhm.
first of which is the San Diego Zoo from when it was mentioned in Madagascar. That is my
Mhm.
first interaction with it, like American zoos. And
Yeah.
so from there, we just started talking about penguins, and then we kind of just went
Yeah.
on to the penguins in Madagascar. And I was like, you do realize the four of us, Carla included,
We
are
are.
the penguins Madagascar. The first thought I had, Maria is Rico. This whole podcast has kind of proven my point. Um, the chaos, the having everything, the being able to do everything makes sense.
Barfing up keys.
Barfing up keys. Maria is that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
The second thought, me is Kowalski. The glasses kind of naturally lend
Yes.
themselves to the smart character, but also, fun fact for the audience, I
Yeah.
am
A nerd.
half a foot taller
A
than.
geek.
Don't.
A nerd.
I know. I am
You
like
are
half a foot
taller than all of us.
than the rest of them. So,
Yeah.
smart and tall, it kind of just happened.
She's like 5'8", 5'9".
I am 5'9". Thank you very much. I am
5'9". I'm 5'5". I think Carla is centimeters, and I think she's like
I'm
5'2".
I'm
And Allie's
Americanizing.
5'2".
I'm Americanizing my speech for you. You're welcome.
Sorry.
I am 175 centimeters, which means I'm like 5'9"
175
or very close to it.
didgeridoos.
A didgeridoo. I don't know how long a didgeridoo is because they range in size, but I'm.
They're
taller
pretty
than a
long. Are you taller than a didgeridoo?
Yes.
Can we test this out?
I don't have a didgeridoo.
I'm sad now.
Hold on.
That's
I'm
okay.
finding out.
Anyway, she's tall. That's why she's Kowalski and a nerd.
I'm tall. I'm
And-
Kowalski. Glasses, smart character, kind of just draws a straight line. Carla
Yes.
has her life together. The girl is happily
Married.
married, on back-to-back tours regularly, on like one of the biggest tours on the
Yes.
planet right now, doing Moulin
Yeah.
Rouge, like UK extravaganza
Yeah,
world
yeah. Sorry.
tour, fun times. Love that girl.
Yeah.
Also has sponsored deals on the Every Other Day.
Oh my
Love her
god.
hard work.
She has her
If you
life
haven't followed
together.
her, she has her life together. Follow, and also
Yeah.
loves the hot chocolate baby.
She's
I'm just
married.
like, married, loves her hot chocolate. She naturally is just Skipper. Okay, I
Sorry, I
know who
looked
you
over
said
at
that
him.
to. I know you did. It's very obvious because you just start like staring up at the wall. I'm like,
She's
anyway,
married.
she's married.
No, not Gemma. Gemma is not married.
I am not.
My partner is sitting right over there.
I have a wall and a stuffed animal. Like,
Um, no.
she's not
Did
gonna
you hear
cut that out. Oh yeah, I heard it.
Okay. Anyway, that's
And
Allie
then
for you.
and then finally, Ali is private.
Allie's
That
private. Yeah.
that
That makes
doesn't need
sense.
any explanations. But I sent the
Yeah.
photo with all of our heads, like photoshopped on it to the group chat, and I was like, "This is
Hold
the
up.
four of us. Is it okay
Hold
if I
up.
post it?" And I put
Okay,
the
let's go.
explanation in.
So we have the penguins of Madagascar. Who? What about the whole like the hyenas and Scar from the Lion King?
Oh, who is who?
Who's who?
Oh,
You're gonna put me as Ed. I already know it.
I feel like I'm Shenzo. Shenzi? Shenzo?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Ali is the
Oh.
other. Ali's the other hyena. Carla is Scar. But Carla's not mean enough.
Yeah, Carla's a sweetheart. I've met Carla. I met Carla in
Sweetheart.
Paris, which is a really weird place to meet a person. I met multiple people in Paris last January, actually, because I can never meet someone in their actual hometown or my hometown
Never.
anymore. I just literally I took the phrase "meet you in Paris" to a whole new level and actually met a lot of people in Paris. Uh, but sometimes, I mean, like I'm all over the world traveling, and I live everywhere. I don't have a home base right now, really anymore. So like I don't know. I love it though.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That that Lion King detour took us
Yeah.
nowhere.
We really
Tried.
didn't. No. Anyway, there's a lot of new shows that are opening right now. A lot of new
Yeah.
tours in the U.S. and Australia. I know you just
Yeah.
saw Back to the Future yesterday. That
I
just
saw Back to the
opened.
Future last night.
You did. What did you wait for
Holy
the first time?
snap.
First time?
The first time. Yeah, first
Okay,
time.
I saw it on Broadway. What are your thoughts?
I enjoyed it, but I love
Okay,
the film. That film is one of my favorite.
That's yeah.
I am nerd. We know this.
The
Like, I
car,
literally, you can see that. I've got
the
the most
car,
massive Star Wars poster there.
the
The car.
car.
The car. The person that I went with is also a huge Back to the Future
Did
fan
did they do the
as
thing
well.
with the car?
Uh, uh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Because they have recently been somewhat cutting it out, potentially. I think that's what I heard, like in the U.S.
That makes sense. If they're gonna
Yeah,
like,
because
if they're
it's
gonna
very
cut a
hard to
thing that,
tech.
yeah,
Very hard to tech on tour
100%.
sometimes.
But like,
I saw it on Broadway. It's fine.
oh, I said I'm really.
Yeah,
Um,
really.
but so Back to the Future opened like 2 nights ago, and it's running till March.
To
So
March.
just putting in perspective how long
Yeah.
shows stay in separate places. Like for Australia, there's like 5 capitals that will have theatres big enough to take these
Mhm.
big touring
That's
shows.
crazy.
It's usually like Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of them, like Adelaide and Perth, usually the ones they don't go to because I mean, if
Right.
wait, no, if okay, I'm gonna draw out Australia. This is gonna be the East Coast. Is that the right way for you? If I put
I don't
East
know.
Coast.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne are
Yes.
really close to each other. Adelaide, middle of nowhere. Perth, even more middle of nowhere. So Perth
Right.
gets the least amount of touring shows.
Yeah.
But if it will go somewhere, if it does go to Perth, it sometimes doesn't even go to Adelaide because it's just an extra stop for a smaller city.
Yeah.
But
Do
love
they? Do
A-
they?
okay.
I'm wondering. Do they drive everything or do they like cargo ship it?
I'm not sure. I think it might be both, but I just want to put on the
Mhm.
record as well. Adelaide is fantastic. I went there earlier this year for
Yes.
Fringe. Loved my time in Adelaide. It was gorgeous. Or
Mhm.
if you're gonna go to Adelaide, go during Fringe because there is so much independent art, and it's
Mhm.
just there's some fantastic shows and like Hedwig and the Angry Inch was on at the same
Yes.
time, so it's just like musicals,
Mhm.
Fringe, everything going on. Like they had
Mhm.
Beauty and the Beast there recently. Like Adelaide's been popping off, and
Yes.
Cats is there at the moment. Got a few
Meow.
friends on Cats.
Yes.
Love that for them. They're there for like a month. So
Mhm.
normally what happens is that if a show is going to Sydney and Melbourne, it'll stay there the longest.
Yeah.
Like can be upwards of 6 months. Like uh yeah, so like Back to the Future's here for
Mhm.
6 months. Book of
Yeah.
Mormon's been here for a few months already. Is going to extend
Mhm.
probably till the end of the year. Then they're going to do six
Yep.
months elsewhere. MJ just
Yep.
finished up in Sydney. They were here for probably 6 months as well. Like
Yeah.
so, Sydney and Melbourne usually 6 months ish, or if it's a smaller tour, it'll go a little bit less.
Mhm.
Like I know Anastasia's starting in Melbourne, staying there for 3 months. I want to say. Um, that I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be fantastic.
I've
I
done
know
that
the
show
principal.
before.
They've like they announced the principal cast like a few weeks ago. Very excited. Georgina Hobson, who's like our Anastasia, she's
Mhm.
phenomenal. We
Yeah.
had fun show that was in Sydney that I got to see a few times was Titanic. I think that's
I
so
saw
good.
that. I
Such
I
a
did
good
not
show.
I did not see Marla Mandel in it. I saw her in her other like the big gay musical jamboree.
Uh-huh.
I saw her in that one because that's what she was in at the time. But Titanic was the first show I saw after moving to New York. I saw D. Rascoli in it, um, and the rest of the iconic cast. And now it's closed off Broadway. Rest in peace. But
Yeah.
the joke was that it was never going to close off Broadway, and then it did. Sad. But I knew a
But
couple people on it.
yeah, so Georgina played Rose during Titanic, and she was
Mm.
phenomenal. I saw
That's a fun
Titanic
show.
twice, I think,
Yeah.
both with a mate of mine who was the Swede of
Yeah.
the show, was covering
I love
Celine.
it.
So I got to go and see her be Celine a few times. That was
Dad.
fantastic. Loved it.
I love
So
that
I
show.
was like, when I saw like it was like rumored that Georgina might be getting it, I was like,
Yep.
she'd be phenomenal. And
Love it.
there is also there's a semi-viral clip of Phantom of the Opera on the harbour, which is so on the harbour. There's a
Yes,
thing.
I've seen that. I have seen that clip.
The Celine in that is Georgina.
Okay. Okay.
No,
The
Celine,
Celine.
bloody,
The Celine Dion in Phantom of the Opera.
Celine Dion is on the brain. Can you tell?
Was she Christine? Christine Dyer?
Christine, thank you. The
Yes.
Christine in that clip is
Wow.
Georgina. So
And
that
they
is
did
who is becoming Anastasia.
West
Guys and
Side
Dolls.
Story recently, didn't
Yes,
they?
so they did Guys and Dolls
Yeah.
this year and then West Side last year.
Yeah.
Um, and
Nice.
if Phantom's coming back, it it I've been twice. I went to West Side. I went to Guys and Dolls. They were both great. I enjoyed it just
Oh.
because like you're outside. There's a few like hundred, like it's like 500-600 odd seats,
Mhm.
weirdly sprawled on the side of the
Mhm.
massive crane. There's fireworks every night.
Yeah.
The whole kit.
Uh,
It's
See, this
cool.
reminds me. This reminds me of like the Muni, or like there's one really cool theater in I think it's Utah that does a lot of outdoor productions.
Upsort. Yeah.
Those two are the really cool outdoor theaters in my mind. But they're also both summer stock, and I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I would work a show at the Muni.
I was
Yeah.
I before like after Guys and Dolls, me and a few friends were like
Yeah.
prophesizing about what it could be. My
Yeah.
thoughts. Okay. Fun thing to know about the on the harbour stage as well is that it's
Yeah.
raked like that.
Ooh.
Like it is a steep theatre. Like it is
Dang.
steep. That the rake girl on TikTok would have a blast.
Yes. What's her name? Is her name Lily?
Lily. Oh,
I
okay.
think her name is Lily. Stand by.
I think yeah.
I think it's Lily. Oh, who can find it first? I follow her.
Yeah,
Lily.
follow her.
Yep, Lily. Yeah.
Yeah, we're friends.
Lily dot fish. Does Will It Rake is on the was on the
She
Wizard
on
of Oz. was also on Kinky Boots. I think
Love
I
that
want to
show.
say I want to say she did a collab with Carla at one point.
That makes sense. But she would have an
Maybe I'm just
absolute blast
imagining.
because this thing is like heavily raked.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
don't know if we've ever talked before. Have we ever talked?
no
Oh,
idea.
we messaged on March 24th.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
shout out to her. She does a
Yeah,
Will It
shout
Rake
out Lily.
series, and it's really fun.
Check out Will It Rake. It's great. Anyway, she'd have a
Mm-hmm.
blast on this thing because it is like Steve.
Yes.
Anyway, we were like
Yeah.
prophesizing about what type of shows could be on it because we are like, okay, they want to kind of
Mm-hmm.
go big ensemble numbers, like
Yeah.
classic-ish musical. My thought was Footloose because Footloose on the Harbour
Ooh.
would slap. It's like that sort of
Yes. What if we
everybody
did
knows the
Grease?
story. They recently did a tour of Greece
Mm.
in Australia.
I don't like
Personally,
Grease.
I don't like Greece either.
I don't like
Like,
Grease.
I am the talent on that show cooked. The people on that
Mm-hmm.
show amazing. Personally, for
Right.
me, the story of
I'm
Greece
not a
does
big
not
fan of
hit.
the story is not,
Does not
The
hit
story
my
of Subs
stick.
though. Let me talk about Subs the musical, guys. Written by
Anyway,
Shayna Taub. I'm just
period.
kidding. Okay.
But like personally, Greece does not need to be thing.
Yeah.
But the thing I was
No.
thinking, I was like, okay, it's got to have a crane element, and I was like, okay, the moon, boom, crane element. Then
Yeah. Do they have
fireworks,
to use the crane?
fireworks. Yeah, they have to use the crane. It's a whole thing.
Oh my god.
And then there's fireworks, and I'm like, there are so many instances in Footloose where you
Yeah.
could have fireworks. Works a blast.
I'm just trying to think of
And
the
I was
most
like, perfect.
inappropriate show for this now.
My talking about
What if they did
inappropriate
Les
shows.
Mis and they
No, Les
did
Mis would
fireworks? No, but like
Les Mis
fireworks
would
during the
work.
barricade though.
No, it's normally at the end of Act One because there's like a
Okay.
sound limit thing in Sydney. That you got, yeah. Anyway,
So like the end of Act One is one day more.
oh,
Oh yeah,
100% fireworks,
that'd be so fitting. So
so
fitting.
fitting. Les
See,
Mis would be great, and it's
fireworks
very
would not be very fitting for the end of Act One of my
no,
show. I don't know if you know what happens at the end of Act One. I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone, but it would be so unfitting.
no. Like for like the show that I could think of that I'm like that would absolutely not work
Yeah.
would be Xanadu because of the roller skates. Because if you
Yeah.
got an incline like that, nobody's getting up.
Well, hold up. Starlight Express.
Again, would not work. Just you'd head straight down and just into the audience. Like that's just not. Just like whee!
Starlight
Just like,
Express, but on just a normal proscenium rake stage.
I'm just letting a bit more lighting because the sun is going.
I do want to see Starlight Express. I want to see.
I
I want
wanna
to see
go
both
see it
productions
too.
of it. But like, cause like I heard the German one has more like stunts in it, but I wouldn't understand what is going on. Uh, so maybe I see that one first, and then I go see the one in London to have context of everything I just saw.
Yeah.
And then see the lesbian trains.
Period.
If I had to choose one, I think I would choose the lesbian one. Just because I'm gay, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, fair.
And then I would go see the stunt skate show.
Yeah. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
I think someone also mentioned SpongeBob on the Harbour, and I was like, I like your
Ooh.
thought purely because like next to water, I can see that it'll work.
Yeah.
And,
So
like, it'd work on a raked stage. It like,
I
but
have a
it's I'm like
question
that is
for
way too
you.
modern.
Yeah.
I need
So
to
for
cough.
your shows, she's coughing. For your
I
shows,
muted the mic, so we're good.
yeah. For your shows, do your characters have Australian accents, or do you guys put on American accents? That's what I've been wondering.
Sometimes they will and they won't, depending on the show and depending on the
Yeah.
production.
So for
Like,
Les Mis, for Les Mis, would they have
they would
Australian
have-
accents?
No, I'm trying to think of a show recently that had.
But the thing is, it's like, you think they'd have French accents then, if anything, but also that'd be so distracting almost.
Yeah.
I think British accents are the most fitting for Les Mis.
Yeah.
If
that
you're not
makes
going to
the
do it
most
in
sense.
French. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Genuinely, the only show that's got Australian accents that's coming to mind right now is Breaking the Musical, which is the unofficial Ray Gun musical.
Mm-hmm.
I want to.
We're
I want
gonna
to repeat those words real quick.
Wait,
Breaking the Musical.
Ray Gun.
Unofficial.
Like,
Ray Gun as in like the person from the Olympics.
Oh, I thought you said like Ray Dunn.
No, Ray Gun. Gun.
Okay.
Oh, I probably shouldn't do that. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so unauthorized Ray Gun musical. I've heard so
Okay.
many fantastic things about this show.
Interesting.
But they literally got told to be like shut. They got approached by Ray Gun's like lawyers and stuff, and were told to
Yeah.
be like shut down. Like
Oh my god. Was it like a
wild.
fan musical?
It's I wouldn't say fan because they are really taking the Mickey out of her.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm like,
Well,
that's the only show that hasn't jumped
those
this
are
year.
shows going on in Australia, which are
Um, well,
what
we've
other
got
tours do you have opening?
opening. I'm trying to think what's open at the moment. Back to the Future, Book of Mormon, Annie's still open, MJ's
Mm-hmm.
open,
Okay.
Cats is touring. Um, Anastasia starts in December.
Mm-hmm.
What else starts soon? Oh, they're doing like a Little Shop of Horrors up in Brizzy.
Yeah.
Um, oh,
Okay.
Hayes has Gutenberg for next year. That'll be fun.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like the first
Yeah.
production of
Is it gonna
Gutenberg,
be
that's
like? Is it gonna be like the same cast? Or are they gonna recast it?
no, they've already casted it with like Australian people, and I'm so excited.
Ooh.
The two people that they've got are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, I think I know Steven Anderson's in it. Steven Anderson was also in Titanic as the mum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Phenomenal. Love that guy. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
And Ra Gonzalez, who's most well known to me as Usnavi, because he did In the
Ooh,
Heights.
snobby.
They did In
Sorry.
the Heights.
Yeah.
And they also did Moulin Rouge. That's where I really know them. And I think they're in Josh Gad's role, and I'm like, that's gonna be
Okay. All
fun.
right. Yeah.
I also you can tell that the sun is setting because
I
I've
see that.
slowly lost light.
She's just kind of slowly
Hold
becoming
on.
a vampire.
Apologies for the really messy episode, everyone. We're all just trying to regain footing right now.
Yeah, we're just updating y'all. So
This
hopefully
is an
y'all enjoy
update.
this. Yeah. I'm
Just
trying to
us
think of what
yapping.
else. Oh yeah, shows opening in the US. I mean, stuff's opened if you can tell.
Really,
Great
haven't
tour.
heard anything about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the Broadway scene. Go look that up on like Broadway.com or something like
Yeah.
that. A Playbill. The Notebook tour just opened in
Ah,
Cleveland. I am so they just announced that they're performing in Chicago next August. So
I that is
the Notebook,
also just.
the Notebook
Oh
is
no,
gonna
go
be in
go.
Chicago. We're in Chicago, so I'm gonna see the Notebook if I can, because it's
Nice.
like they start during our like week off, so I get to actually go see them
Ah,
potentially.
fun.
But I might be going to Alaska during that time because I want to. Oh, what else opened? The Outsiders is opening, if not already open. I can't tell. Great Gatsby is opening in the January. A lot of shows are kind of in their year two or in their continuing year 5 million. Um, in their little retech process. Our September's are generally like on August are like retech months. So
Yeah.
I will always have a tech birthday probably. Um, there's a lot opening on tour this year in the US. So it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen after a year in terms of, are people gonna stay with shows? Are there gonna be a lot of shows opening next year? Because I know like some shows have been announced, like maybe Happy Ending and some other tours. Um, but
Yeah.
like the cycle of how things are going to work is going to be very interesting because there's a lot on the market right now. um Sus is a really good one though, so if you couldn't tell.
If I couldn't tell
I
at
love
all.
my show. I need to get merch
Um.
though. The merch for the show is amazing too, like the shirts that say Great American Bitch and the hat that says that. Like the merch for the show does not scream the musical, it just screams phrases that I would want to wear.
Fair.
Yeah.
I think just like complete side note.
Yeah.
I love whenever I run into any sort of issues, I always just go, and we're gonna hold for technical difficulties,
Yep.
just because I can, and I'm just like
Mm-hmm.
that fits so well
Yeah.
into how I
Oh
work,
please.
into who I am, into like all that. Just me
Exactly.
saying, and we're gonna hold for technical difficulties as I do something as
Yes.
stupid as turn a light on, like even if it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, and we're gonna hold. I need to check
Yeah.
something, and we're gonna hold, and I'm like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
letting it bleed into my everyday life, but
For
it fits.
real.
Perfect.
Yeah, I love it. Oh my god, do you have any other updates, any other pieces of information we can add into
Uh,
this
no,
podcast? This is 1:15 a.m. for me. Oh my god. That's
it is
crazy.
6:15 here, and I need to make sure that I have a light ready for next time because I need to
Okay,
remember that we.
I need to get a new microphone. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but
Yeah.
we'll see how it does us this time.
Welcome, as again. Thank you for tuning in to a very messy com check.
Thank you. Maybe
It
we'll record it again
bits
at this
more.
time, or maybe we won't. We'll see. We'll have
Who
more Vallejo
knows?
next time.
Relaunch, relaunch.
Yes.
Um,
Let's
we look
go.
forward to doing this more, and I
We
have a
do.
feeling we're gonna be having more like topics. If you want to have anybody on as a guest, let us know.
Yeah.
Because it's mainly gonna be the two of us
We
with just
have all the
rotating people.
contacts. We will find the
We don't have
person
all
on
the
the
contacts. We
street.
have enough
I know
contacts.
everyone.
I want to meet Jessica Vosk. Is that too much to
No, my
ask?
god. Jessica Vosk. Oh my god. Oh my god. The
Also,
lore.
Ashby. I want Ashby on this
Oh my
podcast. Get
god,
the girl on here.
Ashby. Yes.
Love Ashby.
Okay, maybe my
Um,
contacts aren't that strong.
mine neither.
Yeah, we'll see.
So yeah, let us know what you think. Um,
Yeah.
if you haven't like followed either of us on our socials, even though we've already admitted that we're absolutely terrible at it,
Yes,
um,
we are grandmas.
Maria, drop your handles. Go.
And Maria does the arts on everything. It's literally Maria does the arts.
And guess what? Jem does stage management. JEM,
Yeah,
and does stage
did you
management.
copy me? Did you copy
We
me with
didn't know
that?
each other
Or
existed when we did this.
so if you don't know what we I mean if you don't know what we do, that describes what we do,
That
and that'll help
describes what
you
we
look us
do
up. So
pretty
Maria
well.
does the arts and Jem does stage
Gem,
management. So
Gem does stage management. It's a lovely long handle.
so simple.
But hopefully, if you just type in Gem does, I think I'm getting to the
Or
point
Maria
where I'm
does.
near. Exactly.
Right. We
Just
just
like
do. We
we
just
do,
do.
we do
We
this
do.
podcast.
We
We
do.
do this podcast. We do
We really do.
weird little skit things.
And we do need to go to bed. By we, I mean
You do need
Maria.
to go to. Maria is talking the third person
Maria
now,
Maria
and
has a
that
two-show day
is
tomorrow and a hike at 7 a.m. So
and Maria really needs to go to bed. So in that case, we're
on that
gonna
note,
see you later.
we will
So
see you
peace out.
tomorrow. Just kidding.
See you whenever
See
this
you
ends up
whenever.
happening. I look forward to hearing about your hike.
This gets posted when it
As
gets
does everybody
posted.
else. Yeah, this will get
Yeah.
posted eventually.
Yeah.
And then we'll go
All
into a
right.
much more structured episode 2.
Yes,
Very
we
relaxed.
will.
I believe in us having a much more structured.
Yes,
This is
absolutely.
where our neurodivergence like differs because I'm just like I need structure
Hmm.
of some kind, and you're like
I need structure
yes.
sometimes, and this is
I
like
need
my
structure.
little chill hour. If this was midnight for you, Gemma,
I'd be fine.
if okay, well, never mind. All right, you're just inhumane. It's fine. Uh,
Okay.
that's okay.
Love y'all dearly.
Yes,
Sending
hearts all around.
all the love
See you when
and
I see
sugars.
you.
Sugars for this week. No matter what you're
Yes,
doing. Okay.
yes.
Peace and love. Bye.
Peace and love. Bye.